What's up, guys? Alex here, and I'm bringing you another commentary. This is on the pistol whip thief. Yes, I went to the dark side, and I'm using pistol whip. It's just because I really want to try it. I see a lot of thieves using it, and I'm kind of getting owned by it just because if there's a warrior with 100 blades and a thief using pistol whip, you just get blown up. There's nothing you can do, and I'm really starting to notice there's a lot of team comps starting to appear. A lot of people are starting to use people are joining as a group, just joining the same game. You can't really join as a party. So you're starting to get these team comps going on, and I'm starting to learn that, it's probably best to play with other people. I'm starting to play with some subscribers, and I'm having a lot of fun, man. It's a lot more fun to play with other people. But I do tend to kind of get more in the zone when I play alone just because I focus a lot more. So maybe it's just maybe that's just what I think, but anyways, regardless, this is just me trying out the pistol whip. For my utility skills, I am using Scorpion Wire, one of my favorite utility skills for the thief. It has so many uses, it's crazy. I'm also using the immobilized venom just so I can hold people down while I pistol whip. Even though pistol whip stuns already, I just feel like the immobilized lasts longer, so you're able to actually get the full pistol whip before someone evades out of it. And lastly, I am using the haste. Oh my god, pistol whip with haste. It's crazy. You attack so fast, and you're able to get two off for sure. If your target doesn't move, you really burst them down with two pistol whips. But I do notice that pistol whip isn't as reliable as my cloak and dagger, just because the damage is really weird. Sometimes I'll get higher numbers just because of the crit rate, right? You won't always crit as high just because of the multipliers. You don't always have 100% crit. If you did, pistol whip would automatically just be OP and hit way harder than the cloak and dagger. But since the multipliers are based on how much crit percentage you have, pistol whip sometimes lacks the crit. So sometimes if you have, like right now, I have 50% crit just because I want to have a lot of power. And the 50% crit is really good because sometimes I'll get 7, 8, 9k crits, but sometimes I'll get 4 or 5k crits after my full pistol whip. So I don't find it's as reliable. I'm gonna change up my build a bit just to see what I can get, and what the changes do. Just stacking more crit, and we'll see. But for now, I feel like it's not as reliable as my cloak and dagger. I am rocking a short bow here. I don't know why, just because trying new things, trying to mix things up, and I'm using the I don't know what the heal's called. It's like the evade heal where you pop it and you roll backwards. Really short cooldown, and it heals for a decent amount, and you can't get interrupted while using it, so that's always good, unless someone literally catches you right when you click it. But I really doubt that'll be a problem. The heal isn't as much, but you get to use it more often, so again, it's relative. So it's all right. I don't like it as much as the other big heal with the invisibility, but with pistol whip, I don't really use that much stealth. I'm pretty to the point. I try to stun and try to pistol whip, just because it's hard to actually hit with the pistol whip, and then finish off the rest of your attack. I find it a lot easier if you stun a target, then pistol whip, stun them again, and then you can get the full pistol whip right here. One thing I love about it is that you can AoE pistol whip. You hit everyone in the area, and if you get 6k crit, you 6k crit everyone in the area. So that's amazing. It's pretty much like the 100 blades for the warrior, but it doesn't hit as hard. So yeah, but you can spam it. You could just keep clicking it, and you do get a stun right in the beginning. I don't like it as much as cloak and dagger, but I gotta admit it's really fun to use, and I'm gonna keep playing around until I can get a decent build with it. And once I get the decent build, I'll post it for you guys for sure. I also want to talk about the Mesmer. I'm pretty sure by next week I will make the DPS battles video. So be excited for that. The Mesmer is super fun. I'm really enjoying the Mesmer. It's probably my second favorite right now. Obviously Thief, and then I really like the Mesmer as well. I like it more than the Warrior, actually. Warrior was my second favorite, but now I like the Mesmer. And yeah, it's amazing how every profession, at least the ones I've tried, every profession tends to be fun, and it's actually fun to play. You don't ever feel like your profession sucks. Maybe if you're not building right, then yeah, you'll feel like, oh my god, this is boring. Oh I don't do damage. But once you get the hang of using that certain profession, it's super fun. And every profession is played different, so you really have to practice. You can't just pick up and play all the professions. Like Mesmer took me, maybe Warrior. Warrior is very similar to the Thief just because it's a melee. A lot of the melees are similar just because you pick up, you read your skills, and you, okay, this is a stun, this is a, you know, an AoE, this is direct damage. So you can pick up on it. But Mesmer, Elementalist, Necro, those ones are a lot harder because you got to learn weapon skills, what they do, and, you know, the utilities. So there's a lot of condition and a lot of different things. And that's what makes this game pretty fun. You can't just pick up and play every profession, and it's pretty obvious what your main profession is, just because you'll tend to do better at that profession. And this game is it's like the more time you invest in a certain profession, the better you'll be at it. So I really enjoy that. That makes me happy because, you know, it's like the more time you invest, the more reward you get, and that's awesome because I plan to play this game a lot, and it keeps it fresh, being able to pick up something new every time. Like playing the Mesmer for the first time, I felt like I was playing a complete different game, and I think that's amazing. That's what keeps the game fresh. And also, you can always just change your build. Yeah, sure, there's always going to be go-to builds that people make, but it doesn't mean you have to use them, and it certainly doesn't mean they're the most effective. Yeah, they'll work in a certain, you know, environment the best, depending on your team comp, but maybe when you're like solo queuing, when you're by yourself, they're kind of useless. So I mean, it's relative. So this game is always gonna kind of stay fresh, and I'm pretty sure they'll add new content. So I mean, I see pretty good things for this game in the future, and I'm pretty happy just because I've been waiting for a long time to play it. And I'm using the Thief's Guild. I'm kind of liking it more than Daggerstorm. I'm kind of using that more than Daggerstorm now. So yeah, I never thought I would, just because before I was saying Daggerstorm's amazing, it's the best. Now I'm like, oh, I don't know, Thieves Guild's pretty good too. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try to have my DPS battle by next week. Not Monday, because Monday's my blog day. And if you want to join my guild, don't forget to hit my website. Go to the forums, sign up. You guys can introduce each other. There's already a couple people who gone there. So yeah, I hope to see more of you sign up. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, hit the like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for the wonderful comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.